It has officially happened, boys. Nijisanji has made an announcement and has officially terminated Twisty Amanozako. As it says here, Nijisanji Ian has terminated his contract with Twisty Amanozako due to confirmed instances of discriminatory speech, which is in direct violation of our contract terms and is not tolerated in our community. We appreciate your continued support as we grow together, and we remain committed to fostering a community built on mutual respect, creativity, and accountability. Thank you for your understanding. In my opinion, this is the most blanket ass statement because what it did what this statement did is it solved nothing. All it simply did was that, hey, Twisty, hey, there was a leak that in a private conversation that it is ultimately nobody's business. She said, Twisty Amanozako said some very mean things about certain people, about a certain race and about our fans. So so we don't tolerate that crap. So we're gonna fire her. Now clap for us, please. We did a very good thing. I hope this would give us our reputation. No, it didn't. Because at the end of the day, this, like I said, this solves nothing because it completely beats around the bush because it beats around the bush with the main issue. You know, Aster Arcadia sexually harassing female livers, and that there were actual proof that Twisty has evidence with her confronting Aster on her own stream, which people do see and do know. So what this tells me and what this is telling me is that Niji is essentially putting this statement out because she said some mean things about certain people, about a certain race, and she also respected her fan. Which okay, now we'll fight. All right, we'll fire her, and we'll deal with that. And that will give us, and that will let us avoid talking about the leak and the allegation and the sexual harassment allegation, which it has been officially 6 months since you've initiated the investigation, Niji. So I think, and I'm not speaking for everyone here. What I am speaking for is those that want answers. That those who want answers to fucking Aster sexually harassing livers. People want to know, hey, is the report, hey, is it true? Is there any evidence that suggests that actually tells you that? Even the evidence posted publicly that is leaked publicly on the fucking internet. So you're telling me that for this whole 6 months, you don't know, you had nothing to show, and instead you put this out. I do not care what she fucking says, because guess what? The discriminatory speech, that's in a private conversation. So at the end of the day, that's not my business. Whatever she says in a private conversation is her mouth and her mouth alone. I do not care, and it is not something she has said publicly and willingly out to an audience. Whatever she said in a private conversation remains in a private conversation, because at the end of the day, it's not my business, it's nobody's business. It's the only business. Whose only business is it? Twisties. So I don't see any reason why this is out here, because all this does is that it solved nothing other than Twisty said some mean things. We fired her. There you go. We did something, and yet they're not gonna do anything else. You could bet. I could bet my ass that Aster is going to stay. He's going to come back, and you know that. All of us who see this knows that Aster is very much going to come back. And whether we like it or not, this is what Niji has chosen, and this is what Niji wants to stand with. Because now this statement pretty much tells me and some others that they're going to protect Aster. They're going to protect Aster, and they still will, given what we known from Twisty's black from Lulu's black stream. It's super unfortunate that it has to come down this way. And it's so sad that this is what Niji has essentially fallen to. That they want to say that she did discriminatory speech, but many people pointed out that Uki Violetta have said some remarks about white people in which many Niji fans tried to defend him, saying, "Well, you can't be racist towards white people, which is just not true. You're going to be racist if you're going to be racist, whether even if you're trying to say, but you can't be racist to white people because blah blah blah. Nobody cares if you're racism is racism, no matter how many times you try to dance around it." That's all I have to say. I'll see you all later.